That is why Allah also says in the Quran, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِّنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. An exemption. As for those among you who is sick in the time of fasting Ramadan, if you're sick, you've got a virus, you've got a bacterial infection, you get to a state where you are truly and honestly fatigued to the point where you can no longer function. You're vomiting, you're losing consciousness and awareness. This is a sickness. Allah says, if you are in a state of sickness or you are on a travel, if you are on safar. A travel, the unanimous agreement by all the schools of thought is estimated in kilometers today, about 80 kilometers out. And your intention should be for safar. So you are traveling. So it's not for a person who has a daily trip because of their work, every day going and coming back, but you have gone as a casual, or not a casual, sort of a specific designation to go on safar. You have to go somewhere far, once or twice, then you can break your fast. Even if you do safar throughout Ramadan, you can actually break your fast throughout Ramadan if you're on a designated travel and it's not a regular daily habit. But in general, you will understand, if you are sick and on a travel, then you can make up other days instead of this one. Make up the days, you're not exempt from them. And then another verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also talks about people who are old in age or fragile or frail. He doesn't say subhanahu wa ta'ala the elderly or the elderly citizens. He says, وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ. Those who are not able to do it, they have a situation. And this covers all types of people who are fragile, frail, weak. So weakness because of a disability, a disease that they have, a chronic health condition. Chronic means long-term health condition as opposed to acute. Acute health condition means temporary. Chronic means you have a long-term health problem such as severe diabetes or some other type of diseases or sicknesses that will definitely harm you if you fasted. Elderly person who is very old, where his body is very weak or her body is very weak, and they have multiple problems where they need their medication, they need to be hydrated, they need to eat. And usually we know this from medical advice. You go to a doctor, professional, you don't go to a sheikh or an imam. A sheikh and imam will tell you, what did the doctor say? And based on that, we say break or continue. So some people go to sheikhs for all sorts of things. They even go to ask about electricity bills. Sheikhs don't know everything. You got to go to the person of the knowledge. فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Ask those endued with the right knowledge of the question that you're asking if you yourself do not know. So brothers and sisters, Allah says then finally, يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَ وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمُ الْعُسْرَ. It is because Allah wants ease for you, He does not want hardship for you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what harms you and what doesn't. So don't you go and put pressure on yourself that is uncalled for.